So if you're the type of person who struggles with speaking up for yourself or just speaking your opinions in front of other people, this video is definitely for you. What's up YouTube? It's your girl Leah here, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. If you're new to my channel, this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you smash the subscribe button to become part of the family. And if you are subscribed to me, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's going to be a little sit down video, and I just really wanted to share with you a piece of advice that my therapist gave me that I feel like really helped me throughout my 20s. With this topic that I chose today, I actually did touch on it a little bit on my TikTok. If you guys don't follow me on there, make sure you guys go follow me on there and on my social media down below. The piece of advice that my therapist gave me, which really helped me, is that whether you're speaking to someone, whether that is in times of conflict or just a general conversation, to basically speak your piece, to speak your opinion, regardless if you think that the other person is going to understand you or agree with you or not. I just want to stress this enough that please use this advice to your discretion. It varies from person to person, from situation to situation, and obviously there's certain people that you just know that you cannot simply have a conversation with, and we're going to get into that. This video I'm basically going to speak on why this piece of advice is important and how you can incorporate it in your everyday life. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but growing up I used to be the type of child that would just stay shy, stay silent, and not really speak my point of view. I would want to be the person that would not want to be in any type of conflict with anybody, so I would just agree with them even if I disagreed with their point of view, or even if they asked me something, I would just chose the answer that I know everybody would favor because I didn't want to sit here and cause conflict or have to discuss why I feel a certain type of way. And the reason why I did this as a child or just growing up in general is because people in my life made me feel like what I had to say didn't matter, and let's say if I had a different opinion from theirs, they would make me feel like I was crazy, and I just didn't really like speaking up for myself or just speaking on my point of view. As a child, I also felt like adults didn't really listen to me. I felt like they always talked over me, and that really just caused me to be silent. Even within school, I felt like there were different cliques and teachers had their favorites and no one really listened to what I had to say, or I just felt like a shadow or someone that was just there if someone needed something. So really, growing up, I just basically suppressed any type of emotions, any type of opinions that I have had, and I decided to keep it to myself because I just didn't want to feel like my voice didn't matter. And I feel like growing up, people made me feel like my voice didn't matter. So I don't know if you guys have ever experienced just people just making you feel like what you have to say doesn't matter, or they talk over you, or they just don't really care what you have to say, or don't really include you in certain things. Because girl, I've been there before. And I feel like going to therapy has really helped me find my voice, find my power, and that's why I believe that this piece of advice is so important. Even within like toxic relationships, I can tell you right now, toxic relationships has really like made me suppress everything that I was feeling. I've been through a lot of mentally, emotionally abusive relationships where my partner would basically make me feel like I was crazy if I had any type of opinion or any type of conflict, anything that was bothering me. My partner made me feel like I wasn't worth enough, and anything that I was saying was just me being delusional, or that I was tripping, or that basically I was just crazy. So growing up and getting out of these toxic relationships and being around people that just made me feel like I wasn't worth it, or made me feel like what I had to say didn't matter, I just decided to suppress everything as a whole and just keep to myself, because I personally felt like I didn't matter, because that's how people around me made me feel. When speaking your piece with people, it's important to not speak your piece because you want people to agree with you or you want to just be liked. And I feel like that's something that I did growing up, and that is something that is not okay. When speaking your piece or just voicing your opinion on something, it should be because that is how you feel, that is how you believe, and you shouldn't be trying to people please anybody. And that's like the number one thing. You're not here to people please anybody. You're not here to please anybody or stroke anybody's ego. You're here to speak how you feel, regardless if the person is going to agree or not. Another reason why this piece of advice is so important is because your voice matters. This piece of advice basically taught me that I matter. My voice matters. What I have to say matters, regardless if the person doesn't agree with me or not. I still have an opinion, and I'm still a very important person, and I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in what I believe in. I'm confident in my opinion. I'm going to say what I have to say regardless if the other person agrees or not, because it's not for me to get them to agree with me or not. It's for me to simply just voice my opinion. With this, you're basically changing your viewpoint when it comes to yourself. So instead of saying, oh, like, I don't want to cause conflict, so I'm not going to speak up for myself, or I'm not going to speak my opinion, you're basically saying, know what, I'm confident in what I believe in, and what I believe in is what I believe in. It doesn't matter if any other person doesn't believe in what I believe in. So I need to be heard. My voice needs to be heard. Another reason why this piece of advice matters is because you need to be confident in yourself. You need to be confident in what you believe in. You need to be confident in what you're saying, and speak with what you're saying with life. Speak with it with confidence, with no fear, as in this is what you believe in and you just stand strong in it. And yes, I'm not saying that people can't change your opinion or you can't go through things in life where it shapes your opinion. I am not saying that, but what I'm saying is simply when you're having a conversation and you're fearful that someone is going to disagree with you or you're going to make someone upset or something along those lines, you're speaking with confidence in what you believe in. Just as though they're able to speak in confidence with what they believe in, you're able to do the same, and that is okay. So moving on to how to basically practice this advice is to start off with just believing in yourself, believing in what you have to say, believing in your opinions, believing in yourself as a person, practicing this day by day. For me, this definitely took time for me to speak up on how I feel about anything, because I was just feeling like such a people pleaser, really just wanted to please everybody and make everybody happy, kumbaya. But as time went on, I just really took the time to just voice my opinion, whether it was something big or small. So for example, something small is, let's say if someone asks you if you like bananas or apples, and instead of just saying yeah to just please them, you say no, I don't like that, and take it little by little. Another thing that I feel like could really help you practice this advice is really just speaking to yourself in the mirror, talking to yourself, stating your opinions, being strong, looking yourself right in the eyes, and just really saying like, this is what I believe in, this is how I feel about this topic, and it's okay. So another way to really implement this advice into your day-to-day life is to just start embracing differences within yourself and within other people. And I feel like that's something that is very hard to do, and depending on your upbringing, depending on your skill set, your level of knowledge, this is something that happens over time. So when I say embracing differences within yourself and others, it's just understanding that people come from different walks of life, and people are going to have different opinions, whether that's because of their upbringing, whether it's the systems that are around them, whether that it's just people that are just in their air, and that it's okay to have different opinions. And something that I cannot stress this enough is that people can coexist even if they have different opinions, and not everyone agrees with this. I know for me, I'm able to coexist with someone who may have a different religion, who may have a different view in politics, anything of that sort, because we all come from different walks of life, and just because your opinion is different than someone else, it doesn't make you less than, and it doesn't make you more worthy than that person. But as I said before, believing in yourself comes with building your confidence, and that is something that I could make a separate video on, because girl, I'm still struggling with that, and I'm working on that myself. So I will definitely make a separate video on how to build your confidence. But to really just help you guys, I'm going to speak on some affirmations that I feel like can help you practice this advice, to really just speak your piece regardless if people agree or not. But before I get into that, as I said in the beginning of this video, is that people are going to have different opinions, and it's up to you to decide if you can coexist with someone who has different opinions than you. And when I say to use this advice to your discretion, I just mean that there's certain people, and these can be toxic people or just people that just simply do not understand. Whereas if you were to have a conversation with them, if you know that this type of person is not open-minded and is not able to have a conversation with different opinions, or they're the type to bash you if you have different opinions, or you just know that this person just lacks the capacity to understand, or they may not even try to understand. There's some people who are able to agree to just disagree, and there's some people that will argue with you to the ends of the earth. So please just use this to your discretion. So now moving forward, I want to give you guys some affirmations that I feel like help me build my confidence and also help me when it comes to speaking my piece. So the first one that I have that I usually say to myself, and I'm going to say these twice, is I am confident in myself, my career, and my opinions. I am confident in myself, my career, and my opinions. My opinion is valuable and my voice matters. My opinion is valuable and my voice matters. I no longer internalize other people's opinions of me. Only my opinion and whoever I believe in matters. I no longer internalize other people's opinions of me. Only my opinion and whoever I believe in matters. My voice is worthy of being heard. My voice is worthy of being heard. I am no longer afraid of speaking my opinions around others. I am no longer afraid of speaking my opinion around others. And lastly, I matter. Lastly, I matter. I hope you guys enjoyed those affirmations, and I really hope that this video helped you in any way, shape, or form. The gist of this video is basically just to build your confidence and just allow yourself to really just open up your mind and be able to speak on how you feel, regardless if someone agrees with you or if they understand what you're saying or not. So that way you are just not people pleasing and you are just basically living in your truth. And I feel like this is what my channel is about. My channel is just basically about just living in your truth, speaking your truth, and choosing yourself. So this piece of advice has really helped me a lot when it comes to just being in different public places, different jobs, and different friendships. Please let me know if you guys want more videos like this, and make sure you guys give me a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, follow me on all my social media down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.